Moving right along. The New York, remember I told you we packed the Jets up about 2 weeks ago? We packed them up. Well, hell, they're packing themselves up too. The Jets fire they fired their general manager, Joe Douglas. Now, remind you, a month ago, they fired their head coach, Robert Saleh. Now they're firing Joe Douglas. His contract was up at the end of this year. Woody Johnson, the owner, fired Joe Douglas. Basically, guys, it's over in New York. Now, when you fire your head coach and you fire your GM, we're in a complete rebuild. They went all in, and they did. They went all in on the Aaron Rodgers sweepstakes, hoping that would take them to a level of notoriety. The first year, he played 4 snaps before he popped his Achilles and was done for the season. And then he came back, and you thought, all right, this is going to be the year. The grizzled Aaron Rodgers, the Aaron, the bad man, the John Wick. He's going to get us there. And boy, did they come out the gate flat. And then they went and they said, hey, go get me Devontae Adams. They went and traded for Devontae Adams to give him another receiver to go along with Garrett Wilson and Breece Hall and others. I told y'all we packed them up 2 weeks ago. Woody Johnson just opened the box and said, hey, Joe Douglas, you get out of the box. We packed up, but you ain't gonna be a part of this packed upness. It is, I mean, this is what happens when you allow players to kind of take control. When you allow the inmates to run the asylum, you get results like this. Joe Douglas was a part of this, and someone has to pay. Isn't that funny? When GMs make really, really dumb decisions and those decisions don't work out, it costs them their job. See the difference? Never mind. We won't get into that about GMs and how they have to. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. But the Jets fired Joe Douglas, and they're in a rebuild. The Jets are in a complete rebuild now. They are cooked. They are done. And now it's a march to draft picks. It's a march to draft picks. It's a march to how can we offload some of these salaries. I don't know quite how much they're in the hole for Aaron Rodgers. Is there an opportunity for a post-June 1 cut? You know, their books are probably cooked right now, but they're on a search for a GM, for a head coach, probably for a quarterback. If I'm the Jets, and I don't know, I haven't gotten into their books, but if I'm the Jets, I give a call to Jacksonville, and I go, how do you guys want to get rid of Trevor Lawrence? And I know that Trevor Lawrence is not having a good year. I just think Trevor Lawrence is in a bad situation in Jacksonville with a bad team. Doug Peterson is a bad coach right now. I think a change of scenery for him under the right circumstances, the skills are still there. And they're going to need a quarterback. So their race right now is to get in high draft picks, and maybe they're in the Shador sweepstakes. New York City is a bright spot. That would bode well for Shador. But we shall see.